What up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, Empress of Duality. If you are new, welcome. And if you are new, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know every time I upload. This is a general reading for the sign of Scorpio. It is a timeless reading. So whenever you are guided to these messages, take them if they resonate, right? Please be sure to leave me some comments. Let me know how it resonates for you guys. I love hearing y'all stories and connecting with you guys. My intention is always to bring messages of the highest good only, to guide you guys back to the unconditional love that you are, that you deserve, that you are so fucking worthy of, and also to bring healing, love, and the utmost clarity to your current situations. Okay, with that being said, what up, Spirit? Let's fuck it up. So, oh, the kitty left me. I had a kitty in my lap. Y'all didn't even know, did you? She's sneaky. Okay, so Scorpio. Oh, y'all, this resonated with me so much. Oh my god. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I love being a tarot reader because, like, when you meditate by yourself and you ask a question, right? Or you're talking to spirit, you're talking to God, and you ask a question. Sometimes it's like, is this me? Is this my ego? Is this spirit? And you're just like going back and forth, and you don't really take the messages because you question yourself, or you doubt yourself, or you doubt the messages that you're receiving. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but anyways, so the first thing I heard, let's just go, for those of you that don't know, actually, I like to start off with a meditative session. I meditate on your energy. I channel messages from your spirit guides, from my spirit guides. With that being said, thank you to every amount of source energy that goes into guiding, loving, protecting, and supporting us along our journey. Our souls fucking thank you. Now, the first thing I heard, Scorpio, was indecision, juggling. I don't know what to do, and I don't know what I want. Y'all, this resonated 100% for me. So, like, I'm so grateful for you guys because I showed up for y'all. You know, doing these messages, and it actually just really benefited me, and it pulled me out of a thought pattern that wasn't really serving me, wasn't making me feel good, right? Okay, so with this message, there is I did tap into 2 different energy groups, so choose what group you are, but take whatever messages resonate, right? There's one group where you're kind of in the beginning of figuring out what makes you happy, okay? You're starting to recognize patterns in your life. You're starting to recognize how you perceive others, how you perceive yourself. You're starting to recognize what people, places, and things aren't making you happy. But long story short, this first group, you're just starting to tap into what is not working for you, and you're starting to recognize what does work for you, what does make you happy, okay? And for this other group, I got that you have been reshaping your life for a while. You've released a lot of people, places, and things that you realize did not make you happy to create space for the new to flow in, right? That's what we do. We release things, we release thoughts, we release old belief systems, we release people, places, and things. We isolate ourselves from people, places, and things so that we can see things from a different perspective, like the Hermit card, Virgo energy, right? It's kind of like disconnect to reconnect. Because sometimes we get caught up in other people's energy and we think that it's ours, okay? So it's good to isolate yourself from people, places, and things, and situations, circumstances, right? Attachments, addictions. It's nice to isolate yourself from those things so that, for one, you can be in your own energy, and 2, you allow that space that you're giving yourself from those people, places, and things, because it's going to be different for everybody, right? That's why I say people, places, and things, because it's going to be different. But when you allow yourself to give space, that you also open up a space for, like, new perspectives to come in, right? So if you have just began on this journey, Spirit is asking you to consider what and who makes you unhappy, and just said this, and isolate yourself so that you can understand what is making you feel those lower emotions. So what I'm feeling with this is, for some of you, there might be certain people that every time you get around them, it just seems like shit goes wrong, shit blows up. There might be certain people that you feel like you can't make happy, and in return it makes you unhappy. It might be a work situation that seems like no matter what you do, you're always unhappy, you're not recognized, you don't feel worthy, you don't feel valuable, right? But they're asking you to, so let's say, for example, you get in a fight with your mom and you're speaking your truth and you're laying it all out, you're expressing how you feel, and they can't see you, they're not hearing you, they don't understand where you're coming from, so they don't relate, you disconnect, there's a disconnect, you can't connect to each other, you can't communicate, right? So what they're asking you to do, whether you're new actually or new to this journey, new to this creating your life is how it feels, manifesting, right? Or whether you've been doing this for a while, they're asking you to look outside of the current situation that you're experiencing and see what it is the universe and spirit is actually trying to show you. So instead of being the victim in the scenario that I brought up, and my mom can't see me, my mom can't hear me, we can't communicate, what is actually going on there? Why do you really, what made you, fuck a why, okay? I've released that recently. Fuck a why. It's what. What is it that makes me feel like my mom can't hear me? What is it, what happened to me in my past that makes me feel like I can't be heard, I can't communicate, I can't express myself and be validated in how I feel? Okay, so they're asking you to just look outside of the current situation and see what is actually going on, and you might need to isolate yourself. Ask for those higher perspectives, speak up. You know, our speech is a part of manifesting too. You speak and you create your reality, right? So, you know, speak to yourself, speak to your spirit guides, ask for assistance, because they can't help you, they can't guide you. You have free will unless you ask. It's almost, you can think of it as like a law to the spiritual realm, just like gravity here in the 3D. A law to the spiritual realm is you have to ask for assistance, right? You probably have soul contracts with the spiritual realm and when they're going to help you in divine timing and when things come in, when people come in, right? But when you're dealing with your day-to-day shit, you have to ask for assistance, for them to assist you, okay? Let's see what else I got. You may find that it is not a certain person, place, or thing. It might be, but it might not be. But you will begin to see the unhappiness is something you and you alone, Scorpio, are creating. So the more that you detach from, I'm the victim, this is happening to me, no matter what I say, no matter how I speak, no matter how I express myself, I can't be seen, I can't be heard. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want. That's such a limiting perspective is basically what they're trying to say. And just like the juggling back and forth, one day I want this, one day I feel this, I don't know what to do, I don't know what I want. Fuck that. Because you do know what you want. That's why I don't know what I want, it doesn't feel good. When you think that way, when you say, I don't know what I want, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to do this, okay? They're wanting you to speak from a place of, I do know what to do, I do know what I want, right? All right, I got all off my notes. Let me run it back. So, what they're asking you to recognize is that juggling, that indecisive feeling, that I don't know what to do, it's all an illusion. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you, okay? So even if you're still stuck in that, I don't know what to do, simply set the intention, ask for assistance, set the intention to see things from a different perspective, set the intention to, I do know what I want to do, right? Because then that's what you're manifesting. How do we manifest? We think and we feel, okay? Because what they're asking you to recognize is that I don't know what to do, it's a limiting story that you're telling yourself, or it's a limiting perspective of yourself or others or certain circumstances that you are experiencing. I got quite a few notes for y'all. So everything is happening for you, not to you. So in my meditative sessions, I always like to ask, well, what is the lesson here? Because we're always learning, we're always evolving, right? So what is the lesson here, Spirit? What is this indecisive energy trying to teach me, right? No one likes to feel indecisive. No one likes to feel like they don't know what the fuck to do, what decision to make. Like, it's stressful, right? There's a reason that it's stressful. When something doesn't feel good to you, Scorpio, you are a water sign. Ooh, your emotions are your power, baby, okay? When something doesn't feel good to you, every single time, there's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Every single time something doesn't feel good to you, you're thinking about it in a way that is not aligned with the truth, okay? So what is the lesson? It is teaching you can rely on yourself. You can rely on your decisions, aka Scorpio, you can trust yourself, okay? And then I heard, well, what are you afraid of, Scorpio? Really? So I'm feeling some self-limiting beliefs or self-limiting deceit. I'm hearing it as deceit. It's like a story or a lie that you're telling yourself and you're still accepting. It's from your past, from conditioning, right? But it's like a lie or a deception of yourself, a deception of perceiving yourself. Some of you are really going to resonate with that. But they're asking you, Scorpio, what is it you're afraid of, really? What are you projecting, okay? Because everything that we experience on the outside is a reflection of the energy we are experiencing on the inside, okay? So those people, those situations, circumstances, the things, the places, it's all reflecting back to you something from within you, okay? And they're asking you to look at it. And that doesn't mean look at it from victim mode to why is this happening to me? It's why is this happening for me? What is this trying to tell me? What is this trying to tell me to empower me, right? And there's a lot of throat chakra going on. I'm gonna try to figure out what's going on with that. We shall see. So, since it was an indecisive energy, I asked Spirit to give me a little bit of guidance. What do I do? Okay. And it just goes back to, does the way that you are thinking serve you? Does it feel good? I'm just kind of reiterating, actually. I hit a bunch of these points. So does the way that you're thinking serve you? Does it make you feel good? Does it empower you? Right? Don't forget your tools. This is for the energy group that has been doing it for a while, okay? You've been manifesting your reality. The group that is moving into this energy, you're manifesting your reality too. We're always manifesting our reality. What is manifesting? Creating our life by how we think and how we feel, okay? And how we perceive ourselves and the world. So don't forget your tools. If something doesn't feel good, this is a tool, y'all. If something doesn't feel good, that's a boom, red flag, clear indication that even if you can't see it from a higher perspective in that moment, just leave the door open. Because another lesson that we're learning, I'm a Scorpio too, y'all. Another lesson that we're learning is to be patient. Because we only feel rushed when when we're not trusting the divine, when we're not trusting ourselves, okay? Because when you know the answer, when you know what you want, when you know what you're manifesting, right? You know what you're creating in your life, there's no rush on it. It just is, okay? Let's see. Whatever that. Access your toolbox, meditate, talk out loud. So I actually wrote that down, and I was having some throat chakra activity. So they're really asking you, Scorpio, to start to talk out loud about your indecisiveness, right? Let's say you're deciding if you want to read tarot or if you want to be a vet assistant, okay? Listen to how you sound when you're talking about being a vet assistant. Then listen to how you sound when you're talking about reading tarot. Because here's the thing, Scorpio, you're very intuitive. You're very tapped in, tuned, and turned on naturally. You're just the feelers of the zodiac, right? Which is so fucking powerful, because how do we manifest? We think, and ultimately we feel. So Scorpio, you are master manifestors. You are master creators of the life, whatever life you choose, okay? If you choose indecisiveness, that's what you're going to manifest. If you choose that feeling, that's what you're going to manifest, okay? So the talking out loud thing, you're going to be able to, when you start speaking it out loud, you're going to be able to hear when what you're saying is coming from fear, when what you're saying is aligned with the truth. And it's crazy, y'all. Once you start to talk about something and you hear yourself, it's a whole different ballgame, and it's a whole different fucking story, okay? And also, I just heard, don't judge. When you start to talk out loud, I feel like some of you are kind of like, I don't want to be, that's weird for me to just like speak to myself or talk to myself in the mirror. It's not weird. It's very empowering, because you're taking a look at yourself. You're taking a listen. You're listening to yourself. You're trusting yourself. Allow yourself to be free is what I'm hearing, okay? And especially for the people that are kind of like just new to this path, allow yourself to be free. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, Scorpio. Don't judge yourself, because when we go into judging ourselves, it's really just us stepping into the shadow side of our Scorpio energy, okay? And if it doesn't feel good, you're not thinking in alignment with the truth, okay? Choose a different story to tell yourself. Choose a different reality. Choose a different way to perceive yourself, okay? So there was a second lesson for both parties, you know, like I said, take it as it resonates, but also there's a second message for the second group, the ones that have been doing it for a while, the ones that have been on this soul searching journey, okay, of what makes me happy. So sometimes perceiving, because it is a perception, when we feel, Scorpio, this is part of our shadow side too. So a lot of us are integrating our shadow side meaning fear, lack, lower vibrational emotions, things that don't feel good, judgments, stories that we told ourselves, conditioning, right? And one of the shadow sides to Scorpio is, I need to be in control. I need to be able to control how I feel, to control things around me, okay? So, the second lesson here is sometimes the perceived lack of control, Scorpio, is exactly what we need. We need that perceived lack of control over how we feel. I can't make a decision. I don't know what I want to do. I'm losing control. I don't trust myself, okay? So sometimes that perceived lack of control, because it's just an illusion, okay? You're always in your power. It is a choice of perception of how you view yourself, okay? But the perceived lack of control is exactly what we need to remember what to do when our ego is triggered, when our shadow side is triggered, right? And regain control of our thoughts and emotions. If it doesn't feel good, let it go. Leave the door open for a higher perspective. I'm gonna read that back one more time. So, sometimes it is the perception of lack of control that is what pushes us and motivates us and makes us so fucking uncomfortable, Scorpio. And for some of you, you've been doing it already, but we forget our tools, right? So it's just a reminder. Don't get stuck in victim mode. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. Without that perceived lack of control, you wouldn't have looked into your toolbox to say, oh, well, if this doesn't feel good to me, then why am I thinking it? If this doesn't feel good to me, reaching my toolbox, I'm going to leave the door open for a higher perspective. Because I know that if it doesn't feel good to me, it's not aligned with my truth. It's not what my intention is to manifest, to create in my life. It's not the feeling that I want to create in my life, okay? And that's all I got for the meditative session. Y'all, okay, so where are we at? Alrighty, Scorpio. For those of you that don't know or are new to my channel, I like to start off with the energies. Why? Because everything is fucking energy, y'all. Everything is energy. I'm energy, you're energy, thoughts are energy, your emotions are energy. Your emotions are powerful energy. And it is very beneficial to know what energies you are embodying, what energies are influencing you. And I also get the energy that is binding you to your current person or situation. Alright, Spirit, take the wheel. Alright, Scorpio, let's see what we got. Messages of the highest good only, please. Messages to push Scorpio to the path that they truly fucking desire. Messages of love, healing, and the utmost clarity. Alright, let me scoot over some. Okay. Messages for Scorpio, please. Alright, take that. Wow. What did we just talk about? Let go of control issues is your current energy, Scorpio. When I lie to y'all, I can't make this shit up. I love Spirit. I can't make this shit up, y'all. What did we talk about? Relinquishing control to regain control of your thoughts and your emotions, to regain what you are manifesting. Influence and energy. Unrequited love. So what I'm getting for is there are triggers, old wounds that are surfacing. Could even be when you were a child, right? So that's why Spirit is asking you with the unrequited love. That's why Spirit is asking you to take yourself out of what is happening in your environment, what you're experiencing. Like if you're arguing with somebody, if you're triggered by somebody, what is actually triggering you? Is that person really triggering you? Or is it an old wound that you've held on to? Is it an old belief system that you've held on to? Is it an unserving thought that you've held on to? Perception of yourself that you've held on to, okay? So let's see what the binding energy to your person or situation is. All right now, kitty. That is enough. Ow, and then the card falls on the cat. Watch out, baby. You deserve love. So what I'm getting is there's this fear, Scorpio. There's this fear to actually love yourself, okay? Trust yourself. Trust in your ability to attract happy and loving relationships, connections, work situations, okay? You deserve love. You are lovable. Get out of the sage, baby. What you doing? I'm gonna go get your daddy. He's so cute, y'all. Wish you could see her. Okay, so Scorpio, there may be a lot of interfering energies, a lot of distractions, a lot of attachments to your energy, and that's why you feel like you don't know what you want, because there's a lot of influencing energies from past wounds, unrequited love, or something happened to you in your past, and you said, oh, I'm not worthy of love. I'm not able to speak on how I feel. I'm not able to express myself and be heard. What happened to you in your childhood? What happened to you along your path, along your journey that made you feel unworthy? Okay? And I'm also getting it as like getting to know yourself, right? That's what stepping back into your childlike energy. Your love life is being affected by children. So what I'm hearing is to go back to your childhood, because that keeps coming up for some reason. To go back to your childhood, or when these situations come up that are triggering you, they're wanting you to look at your childhood for most of you and see, where is this actually coming from? What is actually being triggered? What wound is being poked and prodded, okay? All right, let's get some of these. So, Spirit. Okay, actually, change my mind. Gosh, I haven't used regular Rider-Waite deck in a minute. Messages for Scorpio, please. I'm pulling y'all's energy. You know what? Spirit told me to. Spirit was like, you gonna use the Rider-Waite deck today? And I was like, nah. I use Tarot of Dreams. Spirit always knows best, okay? Alright, one more shuffle. What can you tell me about let go of control issues? Am I taking those? Wow. Beautiful Scorpio. Oh, believe in yourself, baby. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm hearing. Why don't you believe in your motherfucking manifestation? For some of you, why don't you believe that you deserve to be happy? Let go of the story that you are telling yourself that makes you feel black, that makes you feel bad, that makes you feel indecisive, that makes you feel like you don't know what you want because you do know what you want. You know what makes you happy. You're figuring out what makes you happy. I feel like some of you, with the Magician being there in the reverse, is you think that you have to have this and that to have this happiness. Whatever that may be, it's a general message, y'all. It's going to be different. You think that you have to have the perfect job, the perfect friends, the perfect house, blah, 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 to have the Ten of Cups, which is ultimate happiness, prosperity, abundance, emotionally fulfilled, right? With the Magician being here in the reverse is you feel like you have to have all these things together, or you feel like you have to do things a certain way. You tell yourself that you have to be a certain way, think a certain way, feel a certain way, do things a certain way. Nah, baby. Let go of control issues. And know, with the Magician being here, he's got the cups, he's got the pentacles, he's got the swords, he's got the wand, he's got everything that he needs to manifest, to create. You are already, is what I'm hearing, you're already creating this Ten of Cups. But you got to be in the energy to receive, is what I'm hearing. It's already happening. But with this unrequited love being here as the influencing energy, the energy that is influencing you in your thoughts, there are still thought patterns that are not aligned with this Ten of Cups. You're telling yourself a story that is not true. And being in the energy to receive, meaning it's all around you, right? It's all in your reality. It is manifesting. You do know what you want, but you feel like you don't, or you feel like you can't see the right answers, the right paths, the right whatever. Because you're looking at it from a past wound. You're looking at it from a vibration that is not in alignment with this. That is not in alignment with the truth, so you can't see, right? No one can teach you to see. That's what Spirit is actually guiding you to do, is to see things for what they actually are. Okay, very general message. So let's see. Wow, okay. We're taking these. With the World being here, while the pressure seems to be on, like things may have been going really good for a while. Yes, I'm in alignment. Yes, I know what I'm manifesting. Yes, I'm fucking this spiritual journey right on up. Okay, that's how you felt. And then it's just like, bam, what the fuck is going on? How do I manifest? How do I figure this shit out? How do I make this decision? with the world being here, why that pressure is on, is because you're completing a cycle. And Dove from Twin Flame Revolution says it best. Right before the energy is about to switch, okay, when love and fulfilling people, connections, a job, things are coming in, right? This is movement forward that is emotionally fulfilling. This is coming in. This is here. This is the influencing energy. The offer is on the table. And like Dove says, right before the energy is about to shift from indecisiveness to just like a completion of a cycle, a brand new energy, the 10 of Cups, right? Fulfilling connections, knowing how to manifest. But right before that energy shifts, the pressure turns on. Whatever is not in alignment with that 10 of Cups, whatever wounds, whatever self-limiting beliefs are not in alignment, that are stopping your manifestations. Because some of you are saying, I don't see my manifestation. I don't see what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling. But it's because you're looking out of glasses that are filtered, okay? Because you're looking from that past wound, from those self-limiting stories. And right before the energy shifts, everything's going to show itself to you so that you have the choice. The Two of Wands. You have the choice to release anything that is not serving you, to leave it behind, to complete the cycle, to hold the fucking world in your hand and create whatever it is the fuck you want that makes you happy. But you gotta release the resistance, okay? There's a resistance, Scorpio. There's a lack of faith. This is my faith card, the 9 of Wands. A 9, a 10, and the World. The pressure is on because you are about to motherfucking shit. Shit's about to, like, hit the fucking fan with the 10 of Cups here and the Magician, the World. Fuck, y'all. It's beautiful. But they're asking you to take the blinders off so that you can see everything that you have fucking manifested. Everything that's coming in. Everything that you're holding in the palm of your hand. You are already doing it, okay? So let's see what comes out with You Deserve Love. Maybe. You want to say anything about You Deserve Love, Spirit? Scorpio, they're asking you to have faith in yourself. That is one of the main things. Have faith in your motherfucking self. Whatever seeds you planted, they're fucking growing. They're grown. It's done. It's a wrap. You deserve love. Whatever didn't work out in the past, why ever it didn't work out in the past, it did not happen to you, it happened for you. How is it empowering you, Scorpio? Okay? Whenever something makes you feel bad, it is not in alignment with the truth. King of Cups here. There's so much around you, Scorpio. Alright, so let's see. Yes. Let's see what kind of guidance Spirit's got for you, Scorpio. I am not taking all them cards. Spirit, you better chill. Be funny. Oh, I'll take that one. Ooh, awakening. How beautiful is that? You are ascending. You are ascended, Scorpio. They want me to mention real quick. Start to speak things in the present tense. So this whole, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want to do. Fuck that. That doesn't make you feel good. Doesn't make me feel good. I've been there. I'm like, for real. Doesn't make you feel good. Doesn't get you anywhere. It's not what you're manifesting, right? You're not manifesting, I don't know. You're manifesting, I know what the fuck makes me happy. So own that shit, Scorpio. Own it. This is your energy right here. Fixed energy. So they're wanting you to speak in the present tense. So instead of I don't know what I'm doing, or I don't know what I want, I know what I want. I know the steps that I need to take. I'm always divinely guided. I am in my power. I am energetic. I am productive, right? They're wanting you to speak like that. Energetic upgrades. A new way of being. Integration. Okay. Come the fuck through, Spirit. What are we talking about in the meditative session? Integrating our new energy. Our energy that we're actually manifesting. Cleansing any energies that are not in alignment with our truth, with our soul, with our purpose, with love. Right? With unconditional love, not unrequited love. Fuck unrequited love. We don't want that. That cycle is ended. It's done. It's a wrap. That's what Spirit is saying. That's what I'm hearing. Whatever you're feeling lack about, it's already taken care of, Scorpio. Okay? So they ask you to, another tool that I learned is to release. When a thought is triggering you, when a thought is not in alignment, when it's not serving you, you visualize it going up into the divine, or an angel reaching down and taking it out of your head, and release your worries. Know that the answers will come in, right? How do we manifest? We think and we feel. So if we know answers are coming in, if we feel that we're in alignment, we feel that we're in our truth, we know that we're in our truth, those answers, that alignment, it has to come to you, because that is what you're manifesting, okay? That message was for like the group that's been doing it for a while. But energetic upgrades and a new way of being. Integration. Integrating your higher self into the 3D. Seeding the light. Laying foundations. Divine plan. Everything is working out perfectly. Take the blinders off. Release any stories that are telling you that everything is not working out in divine plan. Your divine plan, Scorpio. That's a really pretty card. You see her? Okay. She better be in her power. She better hold her staff. She better manifest. Ground. Look at her feet. She's grounded. That pink, the purity, the unconditional love. She surrounds herself in unconditional love. She trusts herself. She trusts her manifestations. She trusts Spirit, divine timing. She knows what she wants. I know what I want. I know what I want. I know what the fuck I want. Okay, Scorpio? Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Beautiful. And starseed. Oh, I love that. A lot of you are starseeds, meaning you're not from this planet. So yes, it gets uncomfortable sometimes. I know this is a little esoteric, right? But everything's about activating. We're always exchanging information with each other. You are here with me right now. If you're watching this video, you're here with me now. You're in my energy, right? Starseed, what lights you up? So some of you are starseeds. Everyone has a purpose, but starseeds more than likely have a purpose to serve humanity, uplift humanity, but you can't give unconditional love to others without giving it to yourself first. So to step into purpose, you have to learn to trust yourself. Just like me reading tarot, y'all. When I do my meditative session and messages come in and I just hear them, you know, it's not like a voice in your head. That's not how it is when you're talking to Spirit. It's an energy, okay? It's a feeling. It's a trusting in yourself and the divine. So I say in my meditative session, Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know? And whatever comes in my mind, I write it down, right? It's in trusting yourself. And some of you are starseeds. You came from other planets, incarnated into this earth, because Earth sent out a call and said, please come help us. It's so dark here. Please bring your light. You're a twin flame. You're so fucking powerful that they took your soul, split it into 2 fucking people. Because that's how strong you are. And all this unrequited love, all this unworthiness, all these triggers that are coming up, you chose it. You're never the fucking victim. You chose it because, for one, you knew that you'd overcome it. You knew that you'd choose love. You knew that you'd find a way back to your truth. Okay? So Spirit is asking you, Scorpio, to remember who you are, to remember how powerful you are, to remember how loved you are. They are waiting for you in that energy of love. They're waiting to give you so fucking much. Okay? Let me get one more. Okay, that is way too many cards. So those of you that are just beginning this soul-searching journey, even if you don't understand all the messages, that's fine. Just leave the door open, right? You don't have to accept it. You don't have to. Your mind is not always going to understand the divine, okay? It takes time to release conditioning, old thought patterns, but they ask you and invite you to just leave the door open to those perspectives, to the star seed, and remembering who you are, how powerful you are, okay? Don't dim to fit in. Those of you that are just beginning this journey, and those of you that have been doing this journey, you know that it takes strength to stand the fuck out, right? To not be in the shadows, to be in your power. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Some of you need to isolate yourself from people, places, and things that make you feel like you're in the fucking background, because you are the star of your motherfucking show, okay? Of this series, of this show, you are the star, okay? Alright, I lied. One more, y'all. They made me get this deck out, so I at least want to use it. Final messages for Scorpio, please. Maybe not. Final messages for Scorpio, please. No? Are we not doing it? Enjoy growth and reap awards. So you know what, Scorpio? Be a motherfucking badass. If shit's coming up, say fuck it. I'm a badass. I ain't scared of fear. I ain't scared of, I'm not scared of illusions. I know the truth. I know that I'll always be guided back to love. Alright? Be cocky. Know who you are. Embrace the energy of peace. Whatever gives you peace, whatever brings you love. Release the old and rest. So again, isolating yourself. And what did I just say? Be a motherfucking badass, Scorpio. Be fearless and stand strong. Alright, I think that is good, you guys. Spirit, thank you so much for coming through. Thank you for being here with me. I fucking love you guys so much. That being said, I think we fucked it up, y'all. Wow, Scorpio. Beautiful fucking energy. Alright, I will see you guys soon. Empress of Duality out.